Thank you.
All I'm saying is that this is a long-standing process of which this committee has taken seriously long before some of the most recent political events that have sparked some of this controversy. And so let me come back to some of the issues at hand that seem to be systemic. And gentlemen, you're here this morning because of your inventory and your systems being deplorable. There's no other word to describe them other than to suggest that the lack of controls at your agencies need not only great work, but systemic work to make sure that we can keep track of them. Would you all agree with that? I see, Mr. Kane, you're shaking your head yes. Mr. Ordner, all of you would agree that you have systemic problems that need major work. So let me ask you a little bit further, because one of my concerns, the gentlewoman mentioned about the rounds of ammunition, and I honestly get questioned more from DHS with regards to rounds of ammunition and why you purchase so much, only having I guess officially, according to Open the Books and Dr. Coburn, who I hold in very high regard, he said that there's only been 881 times that you've actually, DHS has actually fired their weapon in terms of official capacity, but yet you purchased 1.7 billion rounds of ammunition. Why such a huge inventory of ammunition?
We use strategic sourcing on the purchasing of ammunition to get the best price. The numbers you quote are contract ceilings, not the amount that is actually purchased.
But if we go to the amount that you actually contract, I've looked into this dating back 3 or 4 years. So let me shift to something else. Can you tell me why DHS would have acquired 4,700 bayonets?
I am not familiar with the issue of bayonets, and I will get back to you on that. I suspect it's ceremonial units, but I'm going to have
4,700 bayonets and ceremonial units for DHS?
That may also be a contract ceiling, but I will get back with you with the data on that. And on the issue of ammunition, we do issue an annual comprehensive report on the purchase.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, I'm very familiar with it. So let me ask you, in terms of coding, because I'm going to come to you, Mr. Kane, very quickly on coding as well. Can you tell me why you would code something to show that it was a procurement type for firearms code that in there it was, quote, for the cable dude, close quote?
For the what?
Cable dude.
Did we code it that way?
Yeah. Would you say that that is something that should be used as a firearm code?
Absolutely not. And,
you're starting to get my point. So, Mr. Kane, let me come to you, because I'm just as concerned that you have inmate clothing at $67,000 worth that is coded as body armor. Why would that be?
I have no idea, sir.
Or feminine hygiene products worth $15,000 coded as body armor. Any reason why Bureau of Prisons would do that?
No, none that I know of.
We also have that you had $113,000 worth of food that you coded as chemical weapons and equipment. Does that make sense?
It does not.
Okay, I think we are all getting my point, I believe, at this point. If you can't code it right, the best new system in the world isn't going to fix the problem. And so what we need is real accountability, real coding, and a real inventory system that honestly you could probably put on QuickBooks today and do better than what we're doing. And with that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.